Hi, my name is Kamil and welcome you to my first full-length D&D video. For a few weeks I've been doing shorts and decided that today is the day I will put something longer. Recently I was making a new D&D character and our player asked me what is inside the Herbalist kit. I found the answer in the player's handbook. The kit contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar and pestle, and the pouches and vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions. I was not very satisfied with the set and I decided to create a herbalist kit that I will put in my games in the future. First, everything will be inside a sturdy leather bag with a rectangle base. Some elements of this kit are made from glass, so nice sturdy exterior will help to keep them safe, and a rectangle base will help with the organizing stuff. Second element is a sharp sickle. It will be useful for cutting down large branches of herbs and weeds. This sickle can also be used as a weapon, with stat almost the same as a regular dagger. Only difference is that the sickle does not possess range and thrown properties. I know that in Herbalist kit from player handbook there are clippers that should provide the same function, but my experience in working with both tools make me choose sickle over clippers. It is a more versatile and efficient tool. Additionally, I don't believe that medieval fantasy clippers would be cheap or sophisticated as our modern counterparts. If you would like to see how efficient this tool really is, I provide a great video in description where a sickle is presented in kinda sorta herbalist-like environment. While sickle will be handy with dealing with large clumps of plants, sometimes we will need tools for more finesse work. Pocket knife is next tool on my list. Whenever you need to be precise, this will be your go-to. Small, handy and reliable. Well, if we have two tools that will need to be occasionally sharpened, why don't we add something to help with it? Finger-sized wheatstone could be perfect for that. Big enough to take care for a small knife or sickle, but small enough to be hidden in the special compartment inside the sickle handle. We need to preserve space whenever we can. There are still a lot of things to pack in this kit. Speaking of which, it is now time to add stuff made out of glass. First, I will add 3 glass jars, 2 smaller, 250 ml or around 8.5 ounces, and one 500 ml or something around 70 ounces. Those will be useful in keeping dried plants dry or storing more liquid ingredients. Also, metal lid will be fantastic in preserve any aroma inside the jar. Next, we have bottles. I'm a firm believer in small potion bottles. I personally feel that one dose of any potion should not be larger than 100 ml or something around 3 ounces. That's why I will put 3 100 ml bottles and additionally 3 smaller 50 ml or around 1.5 ounces bottles. I believe that will be enough as a packing with this kit. If any additional bottles will be needed, player can always buy one from the local vendor or reuse any of wine and beer bottles. Last one on the list of glass containers is a special sprouting jar. It is a special type of jar with special mesh on the bottom. This tool is used whenever our characters want to sprout some seeds on the go, nutritious and useful in potion making. This jar will be larger 500 ml one. Also, the lid of this jar has plenty of holes poked in it by using some kind of nail, so the air can pass through freely. We cover some basic needs, but we still don't have one of the most important tools in the herbalist arsenal: mortar and pestle. I definitely would like to put simple cup-shaped wooden version, much lighter and definitely smaller than its ceramic or stone counterparts. Whenever we deal with a potion making or alchemy, we need something to measure our ingredients. This is why we need classic scales and set of weights for it. We don't need anything fancy, so simple wooden scales that could be quickly assembled and reassembled is enough. We also don't need a lot of weights. I believe those scales need only 3 types of weights: 1 gram, 5 gram and 10 gram. Also, I believe that we need 3 copies of each. Whenever not in use, weights should be stored inside a special compartment inside the scales handle, same as the wheatstone inside the sickle. Next thing are pouches and bags. I will put 3 flax pouches. Each of them will be big enough to put inside about 5 billiard balls. I know this is real type of unit to use, but for me personally, bag and backpack capacity measurements are kinda confusing, so in this case I would rather provide simple parallel to a well-known item with universal size. Those bags will have a special strip of fabric with eyelets sewn to them. Thanks to them, those bags can be hung on special hooks on the side of the blind bag. There will be 3 hooks on each side of the bag. We have knives, but what about the second most useful utensil? Spoons. I will put 2 of those. 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. They can be made out of metal, wood or even large enough bones. Next I will add a nice small wooden cutting board, small enough to fit in small compartment on the bottom of the bag. It will be handy whenever you want to fine cut some herbs, fruits or other ingredients, but you don't have flat surface to do it. Whenever you need to make a potion, you probably need to boil something. That's why I will put some basic cooking pot next. I believe that 1 small half-liter pot will be enough. I will put a type of pot with detachable legs, so it could be used both on a regular stove and campfire. Also, this pot can be used as a bowl or a hat. Remember, multi-purpose is the name of the game. Next thing on my list will be plain on funnel. Our herbalist will need something to pour potion in the vials. Nothing more, nothing less. Of course, we cannot forget about hygiene. That's why next item in this kit will be a bar of hard soap. It does not smell too good, but will be enough to take care of stains on hands and pots. Soap will be stored in special leather pouch so it will not be exposed to too much of air. We don't want our soap to turn into this. For our cleaning needs, I will also add a flax kitchen cloth, helpful with cleaning and drying. And believe me or not, that will be it. So in summary, my custom herbalist kit will consist of leather bag, sickle, pocket knife, wheatstone, 3 glass jars, 6 glass bottles, sprouting jar, mortar and pestle, scales with weights, 3 flax bag, 2 spoons, cutting board, cooking pot, funnel, hard soap, and kitchen cloth. As you can see, I did not put any herbs or other ingredient inside. I decided that herbalist kit should be just that, a kit. Set of tools. I focused on tools that will be useful to any herbalist, but also be useful in many other adventuring scenarios. Like I said before, multi-purpose is the name of the game. Also, I decided that 5 gold pieces is not enough for this set. Bottles alone cost around that. I decided to increase price to 15 gold pieces. I know, the price is triple, but let's be honest, you are getting more complete kit. While editing this video, I had an idea. I have prepared an entire kit as a PDF brochure that you can print and give to your players. Everything is done in form of in-game handout. You will find a link to the free PDF in description. I'm not very skilled with graphics, but I tried to make the brochure look at least a little bit presentable. What do you think about my kit? Would you add or remove something? What kind of kit you would like to see me modify next? Let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you like to be notified about my next videos, please subscribe.